السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد आज का सबक सुन लीजिए.
Let us listen to the Aaj Ka Sabaq, which is delivered daily by Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Yunus, the son of Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Umar Palanpuri Rahmatullahi alayh. Lesson number 853. In the era that we are living in and the societies we are living in, people feel disheartened and they feel very sad when a girl is born in the home. When a baby is born and it is a girl, people feel that untoward and unsavory towards such news. This in essence is disrespectful to our deen. When a girl is born in our homes, in our families, we need to show that much amount of happiness, if not more, as to when a boy is born in our homes. Both, be it boy or girl that is born in our homes, both are gifts and blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is most aware and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best whether a boy or a girl would be better for the parents. And both are gifts from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is from the sign of a person of Iman that when a believer is given the news of a girl, they show happiness to this. Not showing happiness, not being happy at the news of a girl being born to an individual, this is showing ungratefulness for the bounty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and showing disrespect for the deen of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. In a hadith we learn that when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has said that when a girl is born, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends angels towards them. And the angel thereafter comes and tells the people of the house, "May peace be upon you." Then they take this little baby girl and they put the baby girl on their wings. And thereafter they say that the weaker gender, which was begotten from the weaker gender, was born. That person that will look after her, that will bring her up, on that person will the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be. This hadith is made mention of in Tabarani. An inner and a spiritual happiness should be when a person is given the news of the baby girl that is born in her home. With much understanding and the responsibility of upbringing should we look at that girl and wanting to get Jannah by virtue of bringing up that girl in a way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be happy with us. A hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wherein he says, that person that has 3 daughters or 3 sisters and he brings them up and he educates them and he does so compassionately, then on such a person, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who is independent, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make paradise compulsory upon such an individual. A sahabi thereafter asked and said, "O Nabi of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, what if 2 daughters or 2 sisters are to a particular individual?" Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam responded similarly saying that even if 2 were brought up in this particular way, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would make paradise compulsory for such an individual. Hazrat Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma says that if someone were to ask Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam regarding even 1 daughter or 1 sister, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam's response would be similar. This hadith is made mention of in Mishkat Sharif. We should not look down, undermine the status, the stature that Allah has given when a girl is born within a family. This is the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nabi alayhi salam says in another hadith that when a girl is born in a family and people do not use the customs of the people of the past, meaning that they do not bury their daughters alive, nor do they look down upon such daughters. Thereafter, on that person, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make Jannah and paradise compulsory. Don't ever undermine or don't ever look down upon the blessings and a gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us when a daughter is born in our home. Let us read now. La hawla ولا قوة إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. This here is such a powerful statement. It is the cure for no less than 99 different illnesses. It is from amongst the treasures of paradise, the least of which are that if a person were to read it, depression and sadness would leave such a person. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the understanding, the ability to be able to understand what great and what amazing reward this is. This particular sabaq that we have given today has been taken out of a book written by Hazrat Maulana Muhammad YUNUS Palanpuri. In this book, Madani Muashara, Maulana makes mention of it. The first volume has been printed, the second volume has been lost. If it is found, inshallah, it would also be printed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the understanding. Ameen, ameen. Wassalamu alaikum.